From Las Vegas, Fox 5 News at 6 starts now.
First it was Donald Trump, now Tim Kaine brings the campaign to Las Vegas tonight. We hear from voters at his rally.
Hurricane Matthew is heading closer to the southeast part of the country as millions head for higher ground. The warnings officials have about evacuations and when the storm is expected to make landfall.
Plus, we've heard of clown sightings nationwide, and now CCSD is weighing in on reports here in the Valley. How many kids were hurt after someone yelled clown at school?
This is Fox 5 News at 6, local Las Vegas.
We are a swing state, so the race to the White House makes its way through Las Vegas. I'm Christine Medella.
And I'm John Hug. Yesterday, it was Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump who made a campaign stop in Henderson. Now, it's Democratic vice presidential nominee Tim Kaine who's in town. Fox 5's Miguel Martinez-Valle is live at the rally near Gillespie and Sunset with more. Miguel.
Well, John, I am here at the rally, and if you can hear that chanting, they were chanting, "I'm with her." This is the Carpenters local, and we're actually in their training area here in Las Vegas. You can see how they all walked in. They're kind of filling the stands right now, waiting for Tim Kaine to take the stage and to talk about some of the issues that are really going to affect Nevadans right here, and especially our community right here in Las Vegas and the surrounding area. But there are also some members of the public here tonight. And what are you looking forward to hearing tonight?
I'm looking forward to hearing Tim Kaine say Nevada.
Nevada and anything else? Any big issues?
Yeah. In addition, we've come a long way, and we need to continue to build on, expand the middle class and build on strong union jobs. I'm excited to hear Tim Kaine talk about their plans tonight.
Yeah, and so those are just a few things that some people are excited to hear about tonight, but we're going to have the full speech and kind of break it down for you tonight at 10 and 11 on Fox 5 News, of course, so make sure you tune in, and I'll have everything that Tim Kaine is saying at his rally, plus some reactions from the public. I'll throw it back to you guys at the desk. Reporting live, Miguel Martinez-Valle, Fox 5 News, local, Las Vegas.
Very good, Miguel. Thank you.
Now to the deadly Hurricane Matthew threatening the southeast part of the country. It is the most powerful storm in more than a decade, with winds of more than 140 miles per hour.
President Obama has declared an emergency in Florida and South Carolina. Millions of people in Florida have been told to flee inland. The White House says those in the hurricane's path need to take these evacuations seriously.
Thousands of National Guard troops have been deployed. Disney World and Universal Studios closed. Disney World for only the fourth time in history. Hurricane Matthew also impacted travel across the country. We checked with McCarran International Airport. There are at least 5 arrivals and 3 departures to Florida airports canceled today.
I know people always say, oh, it'll pass, it'll pass. It is getting worse, and we are seeing that it's getting worse. The storm surges are worse, the tropical wind speeds are worse, the rainfall numbers are worse. Please don't find any excuses to do this. There is no excuse to risk your life. There's no excuse to risk the life of your family members.
Hurricane Matthew's landfall is expected in Melbourne, Florida tomorrow morning.
Let's check in now with Fox 5 Chief Meteorologist Ted Priddy. You're tracking this from here as well.
Now, let's give you the stats. Now, you take a look at a hurricane, look at the eye, the center of the hurricane. I mean, there's hurricane force winds, so those winds that are mid-70s and higher pretty much, 60 miles away from the center of this storm. So that's going to affect a good portion of the east coast of not only Florida, but also once it gets up to Georgia over the next day or so, and also up to 10 to 12 inches of rain, the higher level of those totals that are expected as far as rain shower activity that is expected along the coast of Florida and also Georgia and the Carolinas over the next couple of days. So a lot of rain, a lot of wind. That just spells some power outages for so many people there if they are still hanging around, and even farther inland if they're seeking some higher ground over the next few hours. 77 degrees out there for us. Our high today was 79. We'll give you more details on our great weather ahead. That's coming up. Here's John.
All right, Ted, thank you. The Clark County School District is calling it an epidemic. Reports of menacing clowns threatening schools across Las Vegas. Fox 5's Adam Herbets found out now kids have gotten hurt because of all of this, but not because of the clowns themselves.
It's getting to the point where every time our phone rings, we're hoping it's not another call about creepy clowns.
Hello, this is Adam.
Parents think it's scary, and the man in charge of keeping the Clark County School District safe is calling it an epidemic.
Over the last 9 days, daily, we're getting calls. Just probably as many calls as you guys are getting, we're probably getting double that. This is widespread, even as far as Canada.
Now the rumors in the schoolyard have caused more damage than the posts. At Leavitt Middle School, someone thought it would be funny to scream the word clowns right in the middle of the quad. It caused a stampede. 6 children were hurt, and one of them had to go to the hospital.
Parents have to make a decision. Do I stay at work? Do I go and pick up my kid?
Police say it's not easy on their end either. Most of these posts aren't technically considered threats because there's nothing illegal about a clown saying it's going to show up at a school unless they promise violence.
When we get back to the bottom of the information, there was really never a threat.
Even if a clown did show up on campus, that's not illegal either. Freedom of speech. It has to be worse than that to bring out the handcuffs.
And there have been no incidents of any clowns that have chased kids, have battered kids, have been seen with guns.
Police say because they take every report seriously, their resources are thin. But what about the people hiding behind their keyboards? There has to be at least a digital footprint, right? Well, police say that's true, but so far, they have not been able to track anyone down.
The people that are doing this are very smart. They're very computer savvy.
Well, coming up, it's not yet Friday, but we sent Fox 5's Dave Hall out for a field trip.
Yep, we're going to show you how a small town is celebrating an incredible talent on the field and on the court.
Plus, the Southeast braces for the powerful Hurricane Matthew. We'll take you live to Daytona Beach, where they're already feeling the impact of the storm.